All right, so we're going to solve yet another fractional word problem with fractions problem, just to make sure that we have some ideas with those fractions and are feeling a little bit more confident. So remember, word problems, sentence by sentence. So the container that holds water for the football team is 2/9 full. After pouring in 12 gallons of water, it is 2/3 full. How many gallons can the container hold? So the whole container is what they're asking for. So I'm going to call that X because that is the last thing. How many gallons can the container hold? I'm calling it that. So I'm going to think of that off to the side. And now I'm going to translate what they told me. The container that holds the water for the football team is 2/9 full. So I'm starting with 2/9 of the container. So 2/9 X is what we started with. They're going to add 12 gallons of water. So plus 12 gallons, which makes it now 2/3 full. And it's 2/3 of the container is full, not 2/3 gallons, because we just added 12 gallons and 2/3 is not even a whole gallon. It's less than that. So we want to say it equals 2/3 full. All right, so we've got fractions. The moment I have fractions, I want everything to be a fraction so that I don't forget one of the fractions. I do know my LCD. If I'm looking at all of those fractions, I have a 9, a 1, and a 3. All of those numbers go into 9, so my LCD is 9. So my options are to get everything to be over 9, which is totally fair. This one isn't going to need anything. This one is going to need a 9 over 9. And this one is going to need a 3 over 3. So if I'm doing it using fractions that I'm used to, that is going to give me 2/9 X plus 12 times 9 is 108 over 9 equals 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9, so 6/9 X. All right, I want to get all of the letters together on one side, so I am going to subtract the 2/9. This is smaller than the other. I've got less 9s. Minus 2/9. So this gives me 108 over 9 equals 4x over 9. Now that x can either go after the fraction or on top of the fraction. To solve this, you could keep it on top of the fraction and cross multiply, or what we're really doing is we're dividing by that coefficient. So we're going to go divided by, and on this side I am going to do it as a divided by with a fraction. I know it's a complex fraction, meaning a fraction over a fraction, but this just means divided by. So the top and bottom match, so they cancel out. This I do want divided by 4/9 because I actually want to do my keep, change, flip. So I have 108 over 9 divided by, so it's going to be changed to times, flip the fraction, 9 over 4, and this is going to equal x because that's all that's left over there. Simplifying things, the 9s cancel out. 4 goes into 108. Well, 4 goes into 100 25 times because there's 4 quarters in a dollar. And then another 2 because 4 goes into 8 2 times. So this is going to be 27. That's how I'm thinking a lot of my division. So now I have 27 equals x. Okay, so it holds 27 gallons. Now, if I did this thinking of multiplying by the LCD, I would have still the same problem. So I have 2/9 x plus, I'm going to say 12 over 1 because I like it to be a fraction, equals 2/3 x. Now if I multiply every single fraction by that LCD, so I'm going to go times 9 over 1 times 9 over 1 times 9 over 1. This 9 cancels with this 9, and I just have 2x. 9 times 12 is 108 still. I know my 12's just because of feet and inches. Equals, and then 3 goes into 9 3 times. 2x times 3 is 6x. Okay, get the x's together. Minus 2x minus 2x. I know this is probably not what you're used to seeing, but we should be getting towards a step of where we can deal with those fractions by multiplying by lowest common denominator. We're going to get uglier fractions in this class, so this is actually going to be a skill that's going to help you, but it's going to take practice to make it more natural. And like I said, the other way still works, but we're working to get more skills and more options for how we can solve stuff. Cool. So then still divide by 4 now. Divide by 4, and you get x equals 4 goes into 125 times, and another 2 because it goes into that 8, so we have 27. Now you could also still do long school division. Awesome. I didn't want that. And then 108, the top number always goes inside. 4 goes into 10 2 times. That's 8. 28, and that's 7. Really? Okay, so yet again, it did give me a calculator, but I did not use the calculator. So ideally, we want to try not to use calculators any more than we want. Awesome. And I share my computer, as you can see, with my son. So we'll let me know if we have questions, and good luck with these. Take your time. They will get easier.